Howdy, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Curse of Ra, yes. Except it's, No, I don't want to join some SMP. How is everybody today? Oh, that's right. I gotta swap back, because people are evil here. There we go. I forgot about that. So, what has been happening? I don't know. Okay, well, I got a decent little snapshot of the place, so we can actually kind of see in real time how things will change and evolve. I love seeing this. This is my favorite part of user worlds. And if you, fair viewer, have a user world of your own that you want me to take a look at, all you need to do is submit it in the Discord. At some point, I will reopen the Discord, so don't worry if you can't get in right away. Apart from that, however, that's insane. I can't stop looking. I know, this base has always been so good. What was that? Oh, it's a bee. I love Deadpool's use of bedrock. It's different. Okay, so that's over there still. I know he said he wanted me to show off stuff and like he wanted to do some last minute building. Chance you could explore it yourself, world download. I have a world download from many months ago that I probably should update. As for exploring it yourself, that's not my call to make. Sorry. Hey Callum, my day's been well. My day's been good. I played a lot of Terraria. I'm kind of... Yeah, it's a strange fever dream. I love his base. Yep. I've been trying to get Terraria out of my system. I've been bit by the bug. Which is just as well. Ooh. Was that giant tree there? I don't think that was, or at least not fully complete. Interesting. Yeah, this does look vaguely familiar now that I think about it. It's impossible to know. Oh, whoa. Okay, here we go. Yeah, some of this is very... Some of this is new and is being updated as I fly over it. He coated a lot of the stuff in, like, obsidian and crying obsidian. That looks so cool, man. What has... Yeah, wow, that looks awesome. It's like an oil slick on water, if you've seen what that looks like. Oh, he's put different material types on this section right here surrounding this forest. You can see how it's kind of forming an outline. Yeah. It says you're number one again. That's fine. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Oil? Yeah. Don't let America know. But I mostly mean it's just artistically looks like it. It isn't really oil or anything. But it's a cool effect. I love it. Oh, what are these? Signs were not here last time. Donkey dupe, follow me. Okay. Why petroleum? I don't know. Just sort of reminds me of an oil slick on water. I don't know. What happened with my mega base on 2B? Well, the base is still there, I think. I haven't played since about the end of last year. Simply because it stopped being good. It's a MOBA game because I hate myself. Oh. Souls from... Oh, Deadlock! Yeah, I've heard of Deadlock. You know what has occurred with 2B2T, right? This base does never get old. You're right, as Urtex. I mean, you remember, or you have heard, haven't you, Veliu 42V6Q? It's bad, man. It's bad. 2B2T is not in a good way right now. And if it stays this way, I have no reason to go back. Like, I don't want to play on a crappy half-assed server that'll ban you for saying the owner's name or whatever the hell. Like, no, just everything that's going on, it's just... Incursion members got banned. I'm not shocked. Do you want finished? Huh? Can you phrase that in English? I want to finish make UA on 2B2T, bro. What? Type properly, please. Holy shit, I cannot understand you. No, I want to finish that base. I really do. I was having a lot of fun designing Archon Retia. And I was designing Escape the Jackrooms too. And I'm still going to try doing it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know that 2B2T is going to be there in 6 months. Like, it's a Chicken Little the sky is falling situation. I know you mean my mega base. I know what you're referring to, but you need to formulate your thoughts better. I think it means is the game you're making. Yeah, I guess. As I said, I'm designing on it. I am making it. I will finish it. I just don't know that I'll get to make it on 2B2T because it will depend on how 2B2T turns out. Will it still be around in a few months' time? I don't know. Trolling with that crappy English, he shouldn't. I might start banning people who don't type properly. Like, speak in a way I can understand you. If you can't speak proper English, just use Google Translate or DeepL. That way your thoughts are conveyed. Oh, what the hell? Holy creakings, Batman. Oh, God. Oh, I see how it works. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so cool, though. I didn't even notice those were pale oak logs with hearts on them. Or the creaking heart. Oh, that's so cool to see them just... Seeing them freak out is so cool. Wow, they could really hit you. Kind of. Oh, I can't wait to use those guys in my game, though. If you can't understand anything, what's the point of watching a stream? I don't know, man. I would like to chalk it up to a bad keyboard or autocorrect or something. I tell you what, Jim Tom, that moonshine got blown up. Well, at least I can understand that, Top Hat. No, I'll get a ban by autocorrect. No, autocorrect hitting one word does not ruin your sentence. But this guy's sentence structure was not even understandable. I don't know, man. Keep flying around, I'm amazed by all of it. Yeah, I am too, man. Hello, Edekin Raider. Welcome. Hey, Jim from Discord. Yowza. So, Deadpool, where is new? Like, I don't think any of this has changed over here. You just got here. Welcome. I want to say some of this stuff over here by the mesa. I saw you had outlined it all in Obsidian and Crying Obsidian. Over by the mesa and the glasswork. Okay, is this 6B60? It is. I see a few friendly faces in chat from 2B2T, funny enough. Like Moo. I recognize Moo from 2B. That was the bot used on as a grok slash... or no, it was ChatGPT. Well, no, it was both. It was both grok and ChatGPT. That was it. as a bridge for ChatGPT and Grok, and then you could look up stuff on Google as well. It was cool. God, I miss being able to shitpost with Moo. I don't have any rockets on my hands. Oh man, so cool. The 2B apocalypse hit so hard people have started moving to 6B. Yeah, it seems to be the case. I wouldn't get attached. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I don't want to like make anybody feel persecuted or whatever. But like, I wouldn't get attached. If 2B2T is gonna get hit and brought to heel, don't think 6B6T won't also be brought to heel. It is but a matter of time. They're gonna shit on everybody. You're Mr. Q-Doll, Mr. Who. Okay. Well, welcome, Minimum Clan. Implying it'll be resolved 2026. I shiggity-diggity-doo. Yes, I do. I also shiggity-diggity-doo. Yeah, this shit's gonna go down in flames, man. I hate to tell you this, but, like, it ain't looking good for multiplayer Minecraft as a whole. Everything is fine. Nothing ever happens. Ha! 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 Tell that to all of the drama that's occurred. Tell that to the people who have been the victim of the priority bans and the muting and all the other drama on 2B2T. Like, no, I'm sorry, Zen. Sometimes things do, in fact, happen. Ooh, I love the spiral on this tree. I guess this is supposed to be like a pine tree looking thing. Over by the 8-sided building, the Mesos over there. That's all new. Okay. Very cool. Is this the 8-sided building? Yes, that's 8-sided. Yeah, I love how this all looks, man. I don't know that I went over here far enough. No, I didn't. It's not on my mini-map. So we're getting an eye full of all this for the first time. I don't think anything was even over here last time I was on. Which, you know, fair enough. You can only expand so far so fast. Someone got literally muted because he killed someone with a sword that was named after a shop. Okay, that's just funny. I don't agree with that, but I find that to be funny as shit. You shouldn't be muted for that. But damn, that's funny. I'm happy that he got muted for advertising a shop. I've been wanting to see shops get their comeuppance for a while. I just didn't want it to happen like this, man. You know what I mean? Like, karma, but at what cost? Oh, well. Well, we'll always have the lands of Norfs and neighborly love and diversity. Exactly, Gem, exactly. We'll always have our neighborly love and diversity. Our designated neighborly love and diversity base. Whole Mesa biome is going to be the pattern. Ooh, I love it, man. This is so cool. No, I know him. He's not a shop owner or anything. He's just a player. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know that there's no way to determine if you name your sword something, quote, illicit or whatever. There's no way to determine who you are. And that's funny because of the shop advertisement. But at the same fucking time, like, not like this, man. I never imagined 2B2T going this route. This is like seeing somebody become... Like, it's like your old racist uncle who had a stroke. And now they think it's 1954 and they're barely coherent half the time. Like, they're just a vegetable. Or half vegetable. Feel sorry for the history from 2013, 2017. The rest is just kids. Yes, my thoughts exactly, Velu. That is the sad part. All of that history has been besmirched. Just thrown by the wayside. Dead. Underneath the glass here is new under the water. Okay. Underneath the glass, new under the water. So the river? Oh, you've got stuff in the water. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, because I've got my thing off. Okay. Kind of shaped up. I love you use doors to stave off the drowning. What an example. It's accurate, though. Is that not like what 2B is? It's like your old racist uncle suddenly having a stroke and now they're a shell of a man and they think it's 50 or 60 years ago. And it's just... It's such a shame. Old Uncle Racist Jimmy was fun to have back at the various family get-togethers, and now you just want to have him put down so that he doesn't get worse. But every start have one finish? Yeah, everything that starts has a finish, I know. I'm well aware that this was inevitable. I just wish that it didn't have to be this way. Violence breeds violence, but in the end it has to be this way. Oh well. I'll just play single player at this point. Yeah, I'm kind of there with you, man. I'm also of the opinion that the single player is the best player. Had a gay uncle, but not a racist one. Well, unfortunately, you missed out, Top Hat. You missed out. 2B has just become like that one relative who crashes on your couch and uses your money for gambling. You still love him, but if a gas leak took him out, not a lot of tears would be shed. Fuck, that's so sad. I don't want to think of it that way. Like, I love 2B so much. I played it from 2012 until basically last month, with the exception of when it was really bad in 2021 to 2023. Because it just wasn't worth playing in those days. And I felt like when we updated 119, it was such a positive step in the right direction. And then it all got thrown into oblivion, thrown into the wood chipper because of Mojang. Mojang Microsoft, the enemy of mankind. Did you hear that Alameria game, which is a Minecraft-like, I guess that's a way to describe it, that it got a huge-ass DMCA from Mojang for using their, or rather for Microsoft for using Minecraft assets? I don't know how true that is, but like they got slapped a big time. I had been watching Alameria or Alamaris or whatever the fuck the name is. I've been watching it for a while, hoping that it would be. But then Hytale, because like I didn't know that Hytale was going to come out. Nobody knew that. Obviously, Hytale's changed the game as a whole, but still, like I don't know, man. It just feels so. We're getting gypped left and right, guys. Check the old copper building. Okay, has it all oxidized or no? Doobie's coming like... Oh, I already read that, damn it. What do they mean by assets? Yeah, exactly. That can mean a lot of things. I'm guessing textures. But it could also be 3D models. 3D models are an asset. Music is an asset. Sound effects are an asset. They could even try to argue there are some source code things. Not that we know that for sure. I always liked how this building looked. The internals are nice. There's a new purple block flavored bridge from the hexagon pyramid to the copper building. Okay. Let's find that. The hexagon bridge to the copper building. Oh, this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I love the hexagon. You can see the hexagon interlacing. The wonderful use of snow layers, by the way. Like, it actually contributes to the outline. Except for the parts where it's not working. Update the server. Do not introduce Bug Rock with Eula. I don't think that's what happened, man. I think they got forced to do this. Like, they're desperate to keep the server running, and I don't blame them for that, but that kind of means they're content to die on their knees. House, Curtis Rusher in a trench coat. Can't even be blamed for the latest round of enshittification. No, not really. Again, I'm pretty sure the Bedrock and the Eula stuff was forced on them. It came out of nowhere, and they were like, okay, guys, you got to play ball because everybody's going to have to play ball or you'll all be shut down. And that's not a 2B thing. That's a every Minecraft multiplayer server everywhere thing. Everyone shall gargle the shit of Microsoft. No one shall be spared. Love the snow. It's so good. Oh. Originally, the snow was going to be a style of pyramid. Take a right. Okay. That would be over here. Is there a way in here? Yes, there is. Oh, okay. But yeah. We are stuck, trapped between a rock and a hard place. There's a secret path to the inside of the obby. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna find it. I'm not good at finding secrets around here, man. There are places that have probably still eluded my mind. I love coating everything with barrels, though. That's funny. Back at the Therippa Bridge, there is a time delay. Yeah, I understand. So at the Therippa Bridge, there's a secret path to the inside of the obby. See if I can't find it. Take a right. So you mean go down here? I mean, this would be a great corner to hide something in. Once inside of the Therippa Bridge. Okay. Ow. Follow the crying obby. All right. Over this way? Yes, Etiquette Raider is also known as Deadpool or Bob Ross Pool. He has worked on this for like 4 years almost. Going on 4 years. Oh, okay. That's how you get in here. I feel like I could fly faster than I could tap spacebar. Ow. At the end of the day, if they really want to close 2B, Mojang has to take to court. I'm sure they will. I have no doubt they intend to at this point. Everybody is in agreement. Like, I was talking with Sal and Fit and a few others last week. It ain't looking so hot, guys. It really is just not looking good. I'm so glad my priority expired back in the middle of January. And I was just like, about 3 days before, I was like, you know, this garbage has started happening and is not looking good. I think I just won't renew my prio. And then I didn't. Yeah, I'm impressed by all of it too. Wow. I'm so bad. Who said I was good, man? Who claimed that I was good? Oh, well. Yeah. I don't think they even need to sue. They could do to them what they did to Purity Vanilla, although if it comes down to it, I'd probably come down to a lawsuit. I mean, Minecraft, they could just blacklist the server and be like, you will not turn this on again. You will not bypass it. You will cease and desist. Because 2B makes a lot of money. It's just one of those things, man. Is OniPixel still wanting to do another? There's no real desire anymore, man. Sorry. I wish I could have brought OniPixel back on, but no. It's not happening. Shit went sour way too fast starting in January, and it just got worse. Map of the base. Has the map of the base been updated? I mean, I know it's a lot of base to update, but still. Awesome server world so far. I know. It's amazing. It's crazy. I love it. I wish I had a trident. Flying around with a trident is so based. Dude, fuck House. I know. I know. Curtis House, whatever. Yeah, that guy. I know who you refer to. Really wish they had not done all of this garbage. Really wish they hadn't done all this. Just like die like a man, you know? Be like, I don't know. I read that before you could redact that top hat. The deep state elites want us to have no Microsoft no freedom with Minecraft. I mean, the deep state elites run 2B2T. Yeah, I guess. You put 3B instead of 2B. I would have known what you meant. Oh, well. So, yeah, this place is fucking crazy pants. Like, even... I can't even get the whole place in full range. Can I do Bobby upgrade? Will it upgrade my chunks? Aha! It's updating. Here we go. I wanted to get a bigger, better view. That's what I'm trying to say. Gotta update them chunks so that I can get the whole thing. Yeah, I had to update the Bobby map. I thought I had, but I guess not. Upgraded 16,594 of... Did it finish? Yes. Okay, it finished. I'm pretty sure this is more render distance at this point. Like, I've got all of this loaded because this is the 48 chunk render distance around me. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't have the option to... make it a bigger render distance. It is where it is. The base is so big, it's now kind of out of render distance. Well, I appreciate it supremely that you let me come and look at this place, Deadpool. It's awesome. Just think of all the things you could build under this ginormous awning. Oh, what just happened? Oh, the server went down. Oh, server restart. I didn't even see that. Okay, well, we got our fill, I think. Hey, Copperator's online. Hey. Good, I haven't seen him on in a while. Where is Copperator? Over here. Okay. Neat. Okay. So, yeah, it was a server restart. It wasn't all that impressive. I thought it was bad, but yeah. Thank you to Etiken Raider. It was great. I love seeing your base. It's something else. Okay. So, I have been designing the hazard course here for a little while now. The orientation course, I should say. I'm kind of stuck at this point. I don't know what the next section will be yet. And as for... yeah, redesign this once we have shelves. As for the vending machines, I had to say, screw it. I couldn't do any more. I laid out the elementary way of how to make use of them. You pay your money, and the magic happens. But, you know, at a certain point, I just kind of had to scrap it and go, okay, I can't do anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know how to do this in a way that it isn't, like, something you can mess with. Because it got to the point where I was really close to making a working design for these vending machines, but I couldn't have the buttons close to each other like this, or I had no way to make use of, because I originally was using the crafter. I was using the crafter as a keypad, and it was very promising at first, and it basically would never really pan out. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to wait until we have shelves. And maybe with shelves, I'll be able to make this work. And yeah, it just didn't become what I'd hoped it would. Oh, also, I meant to change this. Axiom's doing this dumb whitelist thing where I can't use it on a server. So I might get rid of it. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Axiom's usually quite good. Okay. So now I'm just gonna set my thing. Wait. There we go. Okay, so what I want this to do is it will dispense an item from one dropper into the next. Like that. And when the item is in this bottom dropper, that's how we get a signal. Where did I didn't get a piston. Anyway, we'll get this. There we go. So what this will do is... Wait a minute. It should only pulse one time. You should only be able to play it once. Okay, that gives you a penny. Does that put it back? It doesn't. Now, if you press it twice, does that... No, it doesn't. Okay, so this should be... You can spam the button as much as you want, but you only get the 1 penny. Perfect. Hell yeah. Okay. That worked great. Penny refill. Where did my... Ah, right there. I hate using the ingots for the penny, but for now it'll do. If 2B dies, like I'm thinking it will, if shit goes belly up and we're just not able to ever get past 121.4, I will just world download all this and then upgrade it to a single player world and upgrade it to 121. What are we on? 11, 12 at this point? Whatever the next versions will be. Well, I'll just upgrade everything to the latest Minecraft snapshot. And then I'll have Universon host this on a server like we did the first Escape the Jackrooms. And then we can upgrade and tinker with this in the latest version and take advantage of every new thing that has since come out. Because there's too much new stuff that I need to use past 121.4. And so if this just never ends up on 2B2T, well, you know why. Such a shame. Ugh. Just the thought of that is so painful. It's 5. 5. Okay, cool. God, I love this track. It's so good. Axiom might be better than World Edit. I think it's a matter of how well versed you are in both. I don't think either one's better than the other. I think they're both really, really great pieces of software that if you know what you're doing, they can make magic happen. If 2B gets nuked because of Mojang, Constantium won't be far behind. Exactly. 6B, 6T, 6A, 6 whatever. Constantium, I know 0B, 0T is shutting down, if it hasn't already. What else do we got? 4B? Is 4B a thing? I don't know. These are not going to last. If one is screwed, then they're all screwed. Eh? Uh-oh. Why is this not... Why is this not working? Dispense nickel. Huh? Huh? I don't get it. Why is this not working? Yeah, that's powering it. Is it passing it up and down? I don't get it. This one passed it up and down. Let me take a look at this. Facing up, facing down. Facing up, facing down. What? Sorry, had to sneeze there. Yeah, that dispenses it. Is there some sort of weird piston chunk limit? Or a dropper limit? Oh no, is this a... Well, no, they're not in the same chunk, so there shouldn't be a chunk limit. I don't get that. Oh, it's powering both. Might have a model kit coming tomorrow. Cool. Aha. That's weird behavior. Why is it not... Huh? Already got more colors of paint, so now paint thinks... Okay, cool. You can use a color that's not silver. Surely this will work. There we go. Yeah, and then it dispenses the nickel. Cool. This should not activate it again. Perfect. Okay. That was funky. Why did it behave one way on this side and another way on this side? That's strange. Yo, dog, that's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever. Okay, well, that at least solves that problem. Weird problem to have, but hey. Hey, it's your boy Stevie Worldwide back at another Pop Bob Malt Liquor video. You have an idea for a server? It's a casual thing. It's for comfy guys. It's called Casual Comfy Guys or something. I don't know if that Steam group is still around or not. But I'll laugh my ass off if they are actually still around. And they get upset. No idea why they would, but, you know. Okay. Now... I need to figure out what reset material to make this. What sort of block type to use here? Shit. There we go. Redstone's like programming, the more suspicious if it works the first time around. Yeah, I guess. But, like, it legitimately just worked, so I didn't think anything of it. Okay, so once you bought your 2 items, these should go... Well, I'll figure this part out later. I need to figure out what material I'm using to reset the orientation course. Oh, that's right. I erased my shit. I think I'll also start recording my own Terraria playthrough since I've been playing that a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Terraria, man. So good. Good thing I kept a copy of my armor here. I might just feed the signal through here. Yeah, because from here, you would technically... Yeah, from here you would have your reset line. So, like, I could reset the orientation course from here. So that's what I'll do. Orientation course reset line. Dye that white and glow, and there we go. Perfect. Make that that, and then that'll go off to reset all the systems in the orientation course. This was a vending machine that I was trying to mock up. Didn't really work out so hot. I'm just gonna have to use the shelf, I think. Okay, so what I want this door to do is I want it to open up when I've got 2 items that have been bought. So I guess we could just use the standard AND gate, right? You sold your Xbox yesterday for cash, which you immediately took to the bank and ordered a new record. Interesting. Are Xboxes worth a lot of money? Oh, let me turn... that. Probably not going to use these. Okay. Break that. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to use 2 copper bulbs that will flip on. So that when you pay, you'll turn on each one of these. And that will look for... Oh, no, that'd be a double signal. Never mind. That's not going to work. I can't use an observer there. But I can use that. Yeah, that'll work. So that will pop one... that'll turn that on. So that should be good enough. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, that goes down this. Let's see. Can't really afford to get tangled up with this. Okay, so this is just your typical AND gate. Nothing really fancy going on here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put it up any higher. Bam. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, that'll work. Since this place won't have zoning laws, can I slap a factory? No, don't put any factory yet. I'm not sure that I want to do industrial stuff. Now then, no factories, only Walmarts. Well, we do have Omega Mart, so I think that's as close to industrial as I care to go. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so... way this works is you get your nickel. Oh, shit. Broke it. There we go. There we go. So you get your nickel and your penny. And as you'll notice, one vending machine takes only nickels and the other takes only pennies. And so what you're supposed to do is you select the item you desire, you press the buttons. I've got to figure out how to assign them to a shelf when we get to that. Then you pay your money. You must do this after making your selection or you won't receive anything. And then you have to take your item from the light gray shulkers. So it will be dispensed from up there. I'll probably have a dropper do it. And then your thing will be in here. I'll take that. That's not supposed to be in there. That was for testing. And yeah, konnichiwa, Jackson. Thank you, Liquid Rain. Good evening to you too. Teacher gave you $32 because that's how much money I needed for the record I wanted. Wow, I think you kind of got ripped off there, but whatever. Haven't used that 360 since probably 2015 at the best guess, so the new record will do me way more good. I have a PS3, spent way more of my childhood on PlayStation than Xbox. Okay. Sure. Fair enough. I get that. Okay. Bam. Uh-oh. Oh God. Why you no work? Seriously? This suddenly doesn't work. What? It has to be a block update. Yeah, it has to be a fucking block update. Oh my God, I hate the quasi-connectivity. I mean, we're not even a month. Well, we're about a month and some change. We're like a month and a week into development for this game. And quasi-connectivity is already fucking me in the ass. Oh my God, I'm so sick of it. Bingo. Now it works. God damn. Quasi-connectivity is the devil. Anyway, so you get your penny and your nickel. You got to jump up here to, you know. I was thinking about having a block pop out of the wall to be your jumping thing. Isn't that the thing Mojang said is a feature because they're too lazy to fix it? Yes. Anyway, I would have some sort of a button somewhere, and that button would cause the thing to pop out for a time. And then you jump up here. I got rid of it because I was like, there's no real point to that. So I don't know. I think just having the jump up here is fine because you got your power card. And you get your penny and your nickel. And so you go in here and you pay. So you pay your penny. Bam, bam. So that should have triggered both. Uh-oh. Why did that not trigger this? Oh, because the item filter got fucked up. Or I'd never set the item filter. Wait. Oh, I never set the item filter, did I? Yeah, okay, that would be why. Bam. Now I've set the item filter. Hooray. Yeah, I don't know how I missed the other one. Oh well. Whatever. It works. No factories, only Walmart. See that giant lush oasis? Build a giant Walmart there. Yeah. Pave it down. Burn it down. Pave it all. Those trees, those rare plants, they all gotta go. Exactly. Now, wait a minute. Oh, it tripped it to the opposite direction. Okay. You know what? Instead of doing that, Wait a minute, I'm being stupid with this. There we go. Easy torch tower. Could I have made this easier, I wonder? No, not really. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that closes it because I've got one too many torches involved. Perfect. Now that opens the door and keeps it open. Okay, and then I need a way to reset these. Who needs trees and fresh air? We have cement. Right. Sam Walton needs a new Walmart right now, even though Sam Walton has been dead for decades. Well, I mean, he has. Okay, this will be part of the reset line, as will this. Anything that's part of the reset will be dark oak, just because that it makes it easy to see. Now, I do need a thing that will turn off this power when you leave the game. So that line will be separate. Or when you leave the orientation course. So that'll have to be separate. There we go. Sam Walton, the Demi-Lich. Each Walmart location is a phylactery. And every time you spend your money there, you're ending up giving him another 30 or 40 years of life. But damn, I'm sorry. Walmart is too easy to go shop at. Yeah, it can become a problem sometimes, but you know. Just is what it is. Wait a minute, why didn't that... whatever, we'll worry about that later. Okay. Wait, no, I'll worry about that right now. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that does slip that into place. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, yeah, that reset works perfectly. I don't know what mechanic I want to introduce to the player next. I'm kind of having some writer's block on this one. I don't know what I'll do. Hit my mic. And so was the beginning of Kmart. Amen. Yep. Kmart. Oh, this. This is also part. Would you want me to run through what's been added? I've seen like 0%. There's not a whole lot to run through. 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's... Yeah, no, there's really not much of anything. Put that in there to reset all that, right? Then that shuts this door. Okay, so this area is more or less... Other than the vending machines not working, because I just haven't been able to get a working design for that. Other than the vending machines, it's okay. I might redesign this to look more like the vending machines in the screenshots that I found. Specifically this vending machine seems really neat. So I kind of want to... There we go. I kind of want to use something that looks like this. I've got like 4-ish options to choose from, and they all look really good. Just for shits and giggles, I'll show you all the other ones. This red one looked pretty cool. I'm not going to use the signs to like fake it, basically, but I could. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm wondering if I can replace these. Well, firstly, what's really weird is that I'm seeing what I think are full glass blocks in front of what appear to be trapdoors. So like the iron trapdoor is merged into the glass. I don't know how they did that, unless they used invisible armor stands, which that's a possibility. I might use this, but without the iron trapdoor there. I might just use it with the, full glass block and then a shelf on the opposite side. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it is good Zen. I like it too. But we're not really able to do that right now, so we're not going to worry about it. I may not need to even do item 1, 2, and 3, because who cares? It'll be obvious. I want to do a light behind it. So like you press a button, or whatever button you press corresponds to position 1, 2, or 3. And that will be your selection. And you'll know. Like, it won't be a surprise. And then I could put an item frame in front of each, with that item that it sells in front of it. And then, yeah, actually, I think I will do that. And then... I don't know what items I'm going to sell yet. I have yet to nail that down. And then we can sort out how it will give you your item and how you will be stuck with the item you pick. We can do that via fairly rudimentary... well, no, it's not that rudimentary. Because there's one thing I want it to do that I have yet to figure out how to wire up. So I can do a very easy, very quick and dirty set of these comparators, and then that for each, and then just wrap it around. Although it does have some bleed over here. So I think we can just kind of wrap that around like that. Which is fine. That's manageable. The problem becomes when you select your selection. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna have to power that because that'll hit the lamp above it. The problem becomes when I make my selection, I can make more than one selection for the same price. Oh, and then this will light up all three. Shit. Never mind, that can't be done because that'll power all three. The middle ones are going to be tough. Wait a minute. Yeah, that actually does kind of pose a problem. Yeah, I was right. The redstone is not rudimentary. Not in the slightest. Yeah, because see, now I can't take a signal off of this without powering these strongly. Ooh, that's... okay, never mind. This is really not good. Yeah, this is not even a tenable design. I can't have the buttons next to each other like that. The buttons may have to be on the edges, which is a far better layout. Yeah, I will do that instead. Or I have it on the right-hand side. Yeah, I think I might do that. I might do that. Yeah, you should get that checked out. Take to a phone doctor. What? Did you meet Jack have no audio? What? Huh? I have audio. What are you talking about? Your phone had a stroke and all you could see was... Okay. Alright, good. Whew. I had worried there for a second. Fuck it, if all my technology I choose to die from beneath me, I honestly be happy because I can go back to relying on a dictionary and encyclopedia. Okay. If I was a D&D class, what would I be? Make me a powerful sorcerer. A powerful sorcerer in the arts known as the Stone of Red. Okay. So I can do that. Now the problem becomes, and this is not something I know how to do. If I make a selection, let's assume I've wired all these up. So that lights up, right? If I make this selection, it does not deselect this. I have no method of... Whoa. I have no method of unselecting something. So if I end up making the wrong selection, or I end up changing my selection or whatever, my options become, you know, how do I do this? How do I make it do what I want? I want you to only be able to select one item at a time. I don't want you to have the ability to choose 2 or 3 items at once. You're paying 1 nickel, or in this case 1 penny, for 1 item. I don't want you paying 1 penny for 3 items or 2 items, right? So like, I don't have a way to swap the other 2 lantern states if they're in an unfavorable state. So what I could maybe do is, well, no. You could still pick all 3 or 1 or whatever. Like, I have a way to make you select 1 at a time, but like, there's no way to prevent a player from choosing more than 1 item. You know what I mean? Like, I need a complicated decoder of some kind, I think. And then that gets exponentially large in terms of what redstone I am able to fit back here. Sweet, will do. Thank you. So yeah, I'm not sure how to best do that. To have it be to where I can only input one selection at a time, and there can be no cheesing of the situation. So I don't know. Right now I'm kind of at a loss. Okay, that power, that doesn't do anything there. Okay, cool. That. That. Yeah, that's shut. That's off. This is reset, so it's willing or waiting to listen for somebody to walk by. Yeah, I think that works. All right, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 9 from that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means there's like 2 blocks of crossover. That's what, 11? Maybe have separate vending machines in separate colors for different items. Might be a stopgap solution, but it might look cool with a red machine one place and a green machine elsewhere. That's a really cool idea, but that does not solve the problem. Like, the problem I have is a little more complicated than that. I need a vending machine that the player cannot cheese. Because right now, and I don't know how to run that Dreadstone or set it up right off the top of my head. Because right now, any player, any savvy player, can just cheese the system. And I don't want that. I don't want you to be able to do that. So I don't know. I've got to figure out how to handle that. I do want there to be from... Well, now, if I do a... Well, what I could do... Each one of these... but man, this is going to get annoyingly complex very quickly. And it's going to light lights up. I don't want it lighting up. I don't have a way to... Fuck. I don't have a way to stack these like this and then take a signal off of them. Like, I can do that and read the middle. Like, well, I could do that, actually. Wait, maybe this would work. Wait, maybe this would function. Yeah, like this. And then this line and this line go off over here. And then this line goes over here. So then I have 3 separate inputs that I take and put somewhere else. Believe me, I've racked my brain about this for hours. So if I power this, does that subtract? No, it does not seem to. Okay, so it can't have a strongly powered block there. Okay, that's good. I mean, I could just use a slab if it did work that way. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to. So yeah, so what I can do is I can take a power off of this and then send this off over here. And then get lectern. So this is getting 15. So I can pop off a book here and make it like 14, I guess. Put that in subtract mode. So this is getting a level of 14. How did this work? So that turns that off. Although that'll never turn on, so that's fine. So that powers this. It's got a power level of 14. So if this is on, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I want this to be able to see if it is actively, like, if any of the others are active. I don't know how to do this. Like, I'm just not gonna think about it anymore. I've wasted so much effort on this, and I cannot think for the life of me how to manage this system. I'm just gonna have to look at somebody else's big ass red, because it's gonna be big. I can tell already. Whatever system this is, it's gonna be big, and it may be bigger than this area is capable of supporting. I don't know. It's a mess. Maybe build each one separate. I can't. They all rely on each other. That's the problem. I need this lamp to see these other lamps and go, if they're off, I can turn on. But if they are on, if I turn on, I turn them off on top of that. So if I'm initially, if all 3 are dark, then they can all be off. But if one of them turns on and another is on, it's got to preferentially turn them on. You know what I mean? Oh, I know of a, nope, no, you shit. Don't you do that. I know of a system. Wait, I think I know of a system. I remember seeing something similar to this in Decked Out 2. Although it was really, really tight, if I recall. Yeah, it was this system right here. Yeah, the choose your difficulty system. So what happens is when you press this button, it kills that and shifts over to this. That's what I want. Okay, I'm taking screenshots. Okay. Yeah, that's just got a singular item in there. It's nothing special. And all the others are deselected. This one is selected. Okay. Then this just plays the sound effect when you swap to whatever difficulty that is. That's fine. Yeah, this might do it. And then we had another comparator here eating that, and then when you press the thing, that would extend that in two and then complete the circuit and shoot out only that one item. Okay, wait, we may have just found our way to make the vending machine work without the shelf. Yeah, wait, this might just do it. Okay. If you can't make the system to not be cheated, just balance it by making it a feature. No. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let me pull up those screenshots. I'm just not going to make the system if it's not going to pay off. If it ain't going to work for me, I ain't going to make it. Why should I make a system that will not function the way I want it to function? Like, that's silly. I should be doing a thing. What is my launcher? It's just a vanilla launcher. Okay. So... from this, although his was laid out horizontally, mine are laid out vertically. I don't know that I can do that. Like, I could do it horizontally, but I may have to innovate if I'm doing it vertically. Hold on a moment. Sorry about that. I'm back. Now then, let's see. So each one has a button. That's what's updating. Okay. All right. I need... all of these. And then I need a dropper. And that'll just have like an item in it. Okay, let me make a mock-up. Just so that I may yet have the gist of this complete. This is thankfully very compact. Wait a minute. Oh no, it was... Wait, was it? Oh no. I may not have gotten... Yeah, I may not have gotten a complete screenshot of what I intended to look at. What's my plan for Valentine's Day? I'm not planning anything for it. Okay, so it was over. Oh, holy shit. Like, it was over that. I see now. Whoa. There we go. Okay, yeah, these are facing upward. I thought so. Yeah, now that's powering this. Okay. I think that will do it. So these would be regular block, and the selector was above like that. And then we had a bunch of those, and then this, and that. Okay. And then under this, we have our 3 selectors here. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we have a movable selector now. Yeah. Hell yeah, that works so much better. And then we have our row of dust here. Which can then be used to power any kind of other selector, like this. Okay, and so that should do it. When you pay your money, that's how we'll pay your money, in essence. Yeah. And then I can have a water stream scoop that into there. Okay, I think that works. Now, if only I had a mechanism by which I could choose from a certain power level. Like if I had a power level of 13, it would go to this lamp. If I had a power level of 7, it would only go to this lamp. If I had a power level of 15, it would only affect this lamp. I'm sure there is a decoder or some item like that. Some machine that could make that happen. I don't know. Long time no see. Hey, Eddie, Chong. Jackrooms for the blacksmith base. Yes, that's what we're doing. Whether or not 2B2T sticks around long enough, I don't know. See where Coperator is. Oh. Okay. Making those pathways, those streets. Yeah, with the recent World Edit Pinwheel incident, I mean, there are a lot of things that are not looking good. Build it on regardless, but, well, we gotta have it finished, is the thing. If we don't have it finished, there's nothing we're building. There's no way to, there's no way to make that happen. Now, I need to make sure this doesn't update unnecessarily. Yeah, it still shoots out. Okay. What I could do. Although this would be visible from up top. Like, unless I put this in the floor and you don't see it. I mean, I guess I could do that. Wait a minute, I just messed up again. This'll just quasi-power it. Fuck. Okay, well, at any rate, I think it'll still work. It will still be good enough. Because, like, what I could do is instead... Oh, fuck nuggets. That's also going to quasi-power it. Fuck you, Mojang, and your goddamn quasi-connectivity. Ugh, is there a way around this? Like that. But that looks like shit. Oh man, quasi-connectivity is one of those things. Nope, that'll still power them all. God damn it. Can't do that there, then. I love that this is so easy. I knew this was a simple system. I wish I just thought to use this sooner. Okay, so we're not going to be able to skirt around it with the note block trick. How do I get materials for bases when there's no dupes? There are dupes on 2B now. Have you been paying any attention to the Curtis dupe? Or any other dupe for that matter? Just kidding, it's just mostly the Curtis dupe. Also, tons and tons of items have been farmed over the years, so that would be why. So I wouldn't worry. There are plenty of good things to be had. There. Okay, so I could do it this way. Okay, so you pay your money. Oh God. No, we're still gonna get some shitty fucking quasi-connectivity, aren't we? Yeah, that's gonna always power that. Yeah, it's gotta be on the opposite side. Now we're talking. Now we're talking with gas. Now I'm hearing some clicking still. I don't like that. Okay, so that's just clicking back here when I'm selecting a new option, but I'm not getting an item here, which is the important part. Okay, I think the system can work. That helps. Okay, so if I pay my money... Come on, click. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that'll work for that. And so you can select whatever the hell you want to select. You just won't be able to get anything until you pay your money. Which is good. And you can't juke the system by getting more than one. Perfect. So now the problem becomes, how do I turn this side on its side to fit over here? Let's make a duplicate and play around with the engineering a little. So if instead I make these this way, And then I shift that forward. That'll see if it's lit up or not. And then I'll make the receiver light go somewhere else. You're out. Okay. Take care, man. Have a good night, Coperator. Made some crockpot spicy breakfast sausage with lemon pepper salt. Ooh. Was a Core Protect dupe? Yes, it was. The Curtis dupe was quite something. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I don't need to do that at all. I should do this. Oh, shit. Okay. I need a way to... Yeah, to read if all of these are messed up or not. Okay. Shit, stop. Stop fucking falling. Eh? No, wrong... God damn it, I'm retarded sometimes. Went to the wrong... That's my example. I'm not supposed to fuck with this. Oh. Maybe using these is a bad idea. So the first problem I run into is that I can't have 3 repeaters come off of this. I can have 3 wax bulbs come off this. Let's just destroy all this for a moment. Start over with this clean slate. Okay, so I need to be able to see what these do. And I don't know that it turning on or off should matter. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 I know. Yeah, put that here, that there, so that it updates this. Okay. And then I can read a signal off of this. Yeah, it should start out here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much. Okay. This should work. We'll see. And I could probably wrap these around there. Sixby had a gnarly dupe back on December the 27th. Had a piston dupe making a shulker fountain during the event. Wow. That sounds amazing, man. Okay, maybe this works. I feel like I'm fucking this up terribly, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, I should have, should put that in here then. Okay, that does not get updated the way I was hoping it would. Okay. That shifts like this. Then the middle one flips that. Well, now that's not the right. That's not the right one. Should be reading off this. Okay. Okay. Middle ones, this should be lit up. There we go. Damn it, it's supposed to unfuck. Oh, I hate that. If I choose a different one, it's not going to correct. Yeah, the top one will still be selected. We're getting there. This is so elegant and slim. I just don't know how to change it to its side. You know what I mean? Kind of makes me wish Dreadstone could defy gravity, but oh well. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna have to make the concession and keep it horizontal. I can't do it vertically. I don't know. I don't know if it's a lack of skill or understanding or what, or if I'm just too tired to think about it, but yeah, this is just too slim, too elegant, it works too well. I can't beat this. I can't reinvent the wheel, but on its side. Like I just can't. So cool to watch you troubleshoot Redstone. It'd be easy to think people know everything, but you keep innovating. No, there are sadly some things that are kind of set in stone. I hate to say it. Can the get out version be made diagonal? Then you can easily wire 1, 2, 3. Not really. Because the elegance of this system is that you can use repeaters. So what happens here is you select your thing, okay? So I'm selecting this, all right? So this block behind the red button or the blackstone button gets powered, okay? And that turns this lamp on. It lights up this repeater and it lights up this redstone dust behind it. This is abusing quasi connectivity, by the way. This observer sees that, and this observer is updated by the repeater updating. This sees that update and then updates, and it powers this back end. We are specifically not putting a block here to avoid quasi-connectivity, though we are still abusing it, as I said. And so that shifts these buttons back and forth between the front and back droppers to allow you to read a 1 signal strength off of these pistons. Or not, off of these droppers, excuse me, to act as an on-off switch. So as you can tell, it will go this way. And it swaps to where you can only select the lamp you have selected. And so what I could do is, I don't know. Well, now with that in mind, I do have a space up here. Yeah, I've got a space fresh right here. Oh, wait. Whoa. Yeah, I don't have any way to, never mind. This can't be done that way. I don't have any way to, put the block. Yeah, shit would go south. I have to kind of stick with what I've already gotten. Okay, well, you know. Not every new idea is as good as it seems. I need a way to... I mean, well, no, can I do it on this wall? No, I can't. There's shit there. Maybe I could do it here? I could move this over. Yeah. Fuck it. Oh god, what is it doing? Type equals item? Why is this being such a little shit? I'm just running a simple kill at E command. Huh? Okay, it is not going to cooperate. Stupid server bullshit. I don't know. This is sick. Thank you, Sugar Moscavo. Why not make it less elegant and slow and spread it out? I don't know how to do that without messing it up. That's the thing. If I spread this out, like I could put space between it, but then it may not work if I space it out. So like, you can't always afford to mess with this sort of thing and still get the same effect. Now wait a minute. What if I consolidate these two machines into one machine? Huh. Wait a minute now. I could make one large vending machine, have one payment receptacle. Well, no, I wouldn't be able to item filter. Well, I could item filter too. Maybe I could work. Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna. I'll come back to this. But then that would give me enough space for the keypad. You know, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then I can also put more than just 3 items. I could have it be whatever item I want. Yeah, that could work. I might redesign this. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not satisfied with it. But oh well. Anyway, I was gonna do some other. I was gonna do more design on like the next room. I want there to be a room that I don't even really know. What should the next area test? So this is how you mess with money. And then you buy an item. Next area, vending and buying. To next section. I don't know. I'm blanking on what I want the next area to be. This is all well and good. I could tell the player at about this point I could show them what to do to, like, enter. Or, well, no. Maybe I should do, hazards. Like, what will hurt you? What will... Oh! The creaking! The creaking! Yeah. That's perfect. I just saw the creaking earlier this very stream. Okay, the next section. Mobs and hazards. Yeah, okay. Now we're cooking with oil. You go through here. I might make you go down. A lot. I might make you just go down a really narrow staircase instead. So that I can go down to an area with more room to work with. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make you go downstairs from here. Nope. Supposed to be that. So that way when you bought your 2 items, you will see that sign immediately. Next section, hazards and mobs. Yeah, I think that works. I'm gonna make the area, it'll probably be like a split staircase. Well, I don't know. I kind of want to get off this wall. Make it go down a little more. And then curve down into this bigger area. And then I can showcase the creaking, the breeze, the creaking, the vent rats, aka the endermites. What else? What other mob was I going to use? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, as for this fucker, I'm fed up with this stupid vending machine. I'm gonna redesign it. I'm gonna make 1 vending machine and then have the prices of the items displayed, because I don't actually have that. I mean, I don't need to. I can just tell you 1 vending machine's pennies, 1 vending machine is nickels, but I'm fine with that still being the case, but, you know. I'm going to leave that there for now, and I'm going to redesign this vending machine altogether. Yeah, I think that'll be better. And for that matter, it's probably going to look a little bit like this, but it'll probably be about 3 times larger. I still want to use the shelves, because that would be so easy to like just give you a loadout of 3 or 4 shelves and then 1 item per shelf, maybe, and then I could maybe cram in, because like you can do 3 items, 1 item, I don't know, something like that. There are options here, and I really want to mess with the shelf to like, before I cement it as I will definitely do this or I will definitely do that. I definitely like the shulker box idea. Get your item from the light gray shulker, because I can put that into the vending machine. What carpets do I have to work with? Nope, can't open that against carpet. Fuck. Put that there. That there. Probably something like that. That way the light shines from underneath it. What I want is a sort of return. Well, it's hard to describe in words. Ooh, I could use red nether brick. Wait a minute. Wait, that's crazy. I want to use red nether brick. No, you can't open that either. Red nether brick's a good option. I kind of want it built into the machine, though. But you can't open that against this, and I don't want to have bone blocks exposed on the floor if I can avoid it. May not have a choice, however. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Do something like this. I kind of want to make that glass panes, but if I do, I know that any item that falls down here will run the risk of being trapped on that edge. But then you could be able to pick it up, so I don't know that it would matter. Yeah, I fixed it. Don't worry, it was an accident. Yeah, that's a little better. That could work. I hate having to close it off up top. Kind of makes it look pointless. Wait, no, we run into the same risk over here. Yeah, items can't get stuck anywhere halfway, so. Yeah, it's got to be kind of like that. I mean, I'm not a fan of the red nether brick. I don't know if it's the texture of red nether brick. At least Mangrove has the trapdoor. Yeah, that's a better facade. It's just a shame I can't open this against anything other than a slab. Hey, Elmo. You finally caught a stream. What did you miss? Yes. You've missed everything, man. And I've missed you. Where have you been? What's happened? How has life been treating you, man? Things been going okay? Well, other than the depressing nature of what is happening on 2B2T, I'm okay, all things considered. Oh shit, that's gotta be wood. Otherwise, you can see it. Having a job, yeah, I understand. I get that. Okay, now they're using red concrete here. I could use a few mangrove signs to, like, say, hey, take your items, you know, something like that. Player's choice, open 24/7. I won't lie, it doesn't look great. It could be better. I don't know. Oh man, this is like where Hightail's sideways slabs would just come in so clutch. But for now, I have to settle for trapdoor. Trapdoor? More like crap door, am I right? If I turn that into bone blocks, it does kind of look appropriate. I don't know. Yeah, 2B is cooked. I'm not happy about it, man. I just don't know what to do. Like, it's one of those things where I'm very... I feel like my favorite person or my dearest loved one has been diagnosed with terminal cancer, right? Like, I know I shouldn't like 2B2T that much, but, you know, come on. Like, bear with me here. I feel like I'm losing a part of myself as a result, you know? Oh, whoops, I needed that. Light gray wool. That's better. It's like it's set into the wall a little bit, but it's against the wall. I don't know, you could... I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm only playing 2B right now because my Texas is down. Was stopping in before sleep. How's Top Hat? I hope he's okay. Building's well. Building is coming along well. Top Hat didn't seem, you know, like anything was bad. Oh. Okay. So... I'm thinking... Instead of carpet, let's use concrete powder. Okay, that's a little bit better. I kind of like how that looks. I might go as far as to expand it out. Yeah, I like that. Nice, neat, and orderly. I'll have to redesign this whole thing for how it opens, because you got to buy 2 items. But we can muster that real easily. Do I want to have them pay over here, though? Yeah, I'm gonna do this differently. Well, in that case... Yeah, I'm gonna move these back to make it feel more like the space is squared out a bit. This, that. Okay. Yeah, we can have pay here. Nickels only does not matter. How can I best... Yeah, that'll work. I mean, I guess I could have... I mean, I want to have the payment be on the vending machine, because obviously that's how it would work in real life. Hope this gets to make it on 2B2G. Same here, same here. Your day's been filled with research in terms of service pages. Not been fun, no. No, I can't imagine any of that being fun. And I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Callum. Stack that 2 blocks that way. 4 blocks that way. Shut that off. Okay, so that at least looks like it's a machine. It's sitting in the room, you know? This comes out too far. Okay, where is the pattern? Right here, right here. There we go. Okay. Payment. What is our options over here? Could do over here. Okay, I can move this. I don't know. I kind of like you. What the? Uh-oh. Paid your toll. This is open now. Oh, probably because I messed with something. There we go. That should shut that. Yeah, okay. I love it when a thing just works. Looks like the room was designed solely to hold the vending machine. Well, yeah, that's the point. It's a tutorial room. Following random chunk trails onto... Okay, well, fair enough. Sorry you're in a state of boredom, Elmo. I guess it's fine if that's... concrete back there. I kind of want to make it slimmer. Yeah, that looks good. And then you pay here. We'll get to that. My base nether quartz are cooked. It was found 4 days ago by a guy called Dupe. He didn't grief, not even stole anything. Your nether base trail. I see. So, is that like absolutely guaranteed to be the end, or are you waiting for the guy to grief you, or do you think he even will? I don't know, man. Damn it. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Gives this area a little more light. Okay. Well, wait. Why not just do that? Perfect. Yeah. Forget paying here. You pay here. Because I can easily suck the item up from there. Any item you put in here, really. And then I can run this into a water stream where I'll sort out whether or not it's the right thing. Yeah, that works. And then over here, I don't even know where to put this anymore. Yeah, pay here. Let's get some mangrove. And some white dye. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying, Sugar. Bored and been trying to do a lot of stuff. Okay. Figuring out exploits, helping new players. Okay. That's okay. You're not annoying, Sugar Muscava. Don't worry about it. Now, if I were to if I were to use this in free cam, would this will open because it's a barrel, but will this open? No. Yeah, I'm trying to access it, but I can't. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have my readout bits be here. Okay. Order from the app below. No. I'll guess I'll just put pay here. Take your item. Okay. Oh, actually. Come on. Jack. Co. Brand. Items. 1 nickel. Ripper brand items 1 penny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Bam, bam. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And so everything on this side is a penny, and everything on this side is a nickel. That'll work. Yeah. And then I'll get some glow item frames. Three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, step 1, make your selection. Do I have the room over here? Barely, but I do. I could scoot this over if I need. I got like, what, 1 more block of space? That would probably be enough. How much space do I have over here? That's possibly enough. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to use this back wall here. Why not? That makes the most sense, personally. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. There's 3 there. Bam, bam, bam. 3 there. Perfect. The obvious goes there. That goes there. Perfect. Now, actually, this probably will need to be signs. And then whatever these are, such and such, 1 penny. Yeah, these can't be item frames because I gotta name it. I gotta show you. I just suddenly realized I shouldn't be using X's for that. I should probably be using question marks. I don't know what these items will be. I don't know what items I'm gonna do for like help. That'll work. For now. Okay. This is remarkably easy, actually. I feel kind of silly for how simple this turned out to be, and how I was just way overcomplicating it. Oh well, can't be helped. Sometimes I do that. Okay. Make a world download, send it to Turbin, and just make the next base and move onward. Turbin doesn't do anything anymore, man. Turbin quit. After all this bullshit, that was enough. Like, Turbin just stopped. 2B2T is way worse off, man. Way worse off than you could ever realize, Eddie. Like, the Bedrock add-ons or addition, or however you want to phrase it, allowing Bedrock onto the server, the Bedrock player base, I mean, the EULA enforcement, like, all of this garbage, like, no. This is so much worse than you could realize. It made Turbin quit, basically, because it was all a shameless power grab. And it was, or not a power grab, money grab. And Mojang has been forcing House to... Yeah, I didn't think Turbin's crash out was valid. I could not have been more wrong. Man, what a mess. Just what a fucking mess, man. Come on. There we go. I was just so wrong, man. Oh well, what can you do? It wasn't Bedrock. Mojang did all, yeah, but no, this was like the beginning of that. We're pretty sure they forced Turbin, or not Turbin, sorry, Housemaster or whoever's in charge, Curtis, whatever. Pretty sure they forced him to incorporate Bedrock somehow, some way. It's all too convenient, you know? Come on, go into the hole. It all just happened at the right time. It's a little too coincidental, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of that. Oh well, what can you do? At this point, best to cut your losses. Oh, damn it. That's gonna fuck with that. Okay. I do want these. Actually, I might leave those there. Yeah, because that's not going to mess with that. Once again, upside down or sideways slabs rather would be really good right now. Really, really good right here. Root sign, stairs, slabs, come on. Trapdoor. Huh? Fuck you, you piece of shit. Mangrove. Trapdoor. Set that to a mangrove trapdoor facing east. No. Perfect. Face it to the south. I mean, you can just open that, probably peek in. Yeah, probably good enough. Yeah. That looks good enough. I won't lie, the trapdoor really does save, like, a lot of design troubles. It fixes a lot of things that it really has no business being as good at fixing as it is. Although, I've just suddenly noticed there's a little divot at the top of the trapdoor. I just suddenly realized that that's something that has to be uniform. Otherwise, it'll look weird. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's so good. Okay. That's a vending machine. Hey, Alpha. Wow, look at who made it in here. Yeah. Jeez, where have you been? No. Select that. Ah, damn it. That's still gonna fuck with the trapdoors. Isn't it? Yeah, because it's powering that block. Oh well. What's up, Alpha Falfa? Yeah, I'm gonna make this sort of circular looking. I think that'll work. Take a shit, be right back. Okay. Have a good shit. Okay. So this system works. I don't need this anymore. The mock-up that I was using as a test. So I can move this out of the way for room. Because I need the room. Okay. So what I could do... Alright, so let me figure out the payment first. It's gotta go this way. So from the payment system, goes up this way. Oh, wait. I think I want it on this side. Yeah. Okay, well, to do that... Oh. Or you know what? Move that over. Or well, now that I look at it, it's not gonna matter. Because it's all cramped here anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pipe this farther downward. Yeah. Then from here, I can align it and send it into a payment processor of some kind. Oh, wait. Shit, I need... Oh no, I need a system that will be able to detect if there are items in here. Well, I mean, I guess I could still do that. I just put the concrete powder directly above it. Maybe that won't be a problem. We'll see. Oh, damn it. I wanted to avoid that. Okay. Put that in subtract mode. That's probably good enough, right? Okay. Good, good, good. You would never know just by looking that I have redstone over there. So that pulls that out. Anything in there gets shot out into here. Processed into a water stream. Doesn't need to flow more than 2 blocks. Then it has to align here. Oh wait, no, these gotta be slabs. That stops there. Barrel to catch things that do not fit. That can just be an E-chest. Or a regular chest, that'll do. Back! It was disgusting, but you survived. Oh no. Wait, that's not gonna fucking align at all, is it? Oh, of course, they're all collecting. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Who got the water in the wrong spot? Me. There we go. Is this 2B2T? No. This is a test server that I'm using to make things. There we go. Oh no, it is aligning. Never mind. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, as long as they align properly, it doesn't matter. Bam, bam. So you can pay with a penny or a nickel into the same deposit box, and there you go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm glad to know that works just as I had hoped it would. All right, now we have to do 2. 2 item fiddlers. What is this contraption? Ah, I'm glad you asked. It is... Whoops. Whoa. It is the mechanism by which you will be paying money, an in-game currency that I set out. So what I do is, this is a vending machine, and I'm going to pick out whatever items it is that I want to give to the player, potentially. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, that could end poorly. Yeah, this is just going to have to be plain Jane. Mangrove wood. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I'll go ahead and strip that. Why not? I think that'll look nice. Anyway, this is a vending machine that you are able... Do I run a server? No, somebody else runs it. You pay your money in here. I tell you how many. It's a penny or a nickel. Everything on the left is a nickel. Everything on the right is a penny. Then you make your selection. And you're going to see what that item is. Actually, it should probably be A1. Yeah, A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3. Yeah, the grid system. I should be doing that. Yeah, that just makes the most sense. I should probably be doing it that way. Get some white dye. B1. B2. B3. So that way it's more obvious what you're getting. A1. Yeah, A2. A3. Okay. B1, 1 penny. Yeah, I shouldn't have locked these signs, but oh well. I could mix and match it, maybe. 1 nickel on each. 1 nickel. Yeah, I locked these as well. A1. 1 nickel. Maybe I shouldn't try to mix and match these. How does one get so much Minecraft knowledge? I have played the game for the last 16 years. So, you know, when you play a game for a long time, you pick up stuff. You figure out how to do things, I guess. There we go. Okay. The B column is 1 penny. A column is 1 nickel. That's a distinction that won't really make a whole lot of sense at first. But yeah. This is where you get your item in. This is where you get you put in your money. The money filters down here. gets set against these item filters, which are detecting either the nickel or the penny. Goes from there. And then I can quickly get one of each. Oh. I just realized how I goofed. Got to move that back one. Now it should work. Bam. Perfect. And that should filter down until that is at 18. Perfect. And then these are where all the pennies go. I can throw all that in there, and that'll filter all of these in here. You're only going to get one nickel and one penny at a time, so it's not like you're going to be able to overload the system like I am currently doing, but it should work fine. Perfect. Okay. Eh? Oh, yeah. I see how I messed that up. There's a reason you don't overload the system. There. Perfect. All right. So, now, every one of these should produce a signal. I'm going to bring this out a few blocks. Ow. There we go. Okay. So, you make your selection, and then when you put in your money, it dispenses the item that you have selected. Yeah, if you put in your money, you won't get anything if you don't make a selection first, but I think that probably won't be an issue. I'll probably pre-select everything so that there's always a selection. But you're always going to be stuck with whatever I've chosen. Bam. Okay. Okay, so I don't have it wired up to actually fire anything yet, but I'll worry about that some other time. It's not really a big deal. I basically am through testing on it. It shouldn't be too bad. I might use the shelves as well. I know I want to. I might just use the shelves to display the items themselves instead of a, whatchamacallit. I don't know, we'll see. But in this manner, I can make whatever I want. You mind saying hi to your buddy? I love Fitler. Oh wow, he's been bedridden. I'm so sorry. I hope he gets better. Hi, Fit. Oh yeah. Hello, Mr. Fit. Yeah. The guy who loves Fit. Yes, I'll say hello to him. I mean, who doesn't love Fit, right? Everybody loves Fit. No, I'm going to have an array of 3. Yeah, I'm going to have 3 droppers on each. Thanks. I hope he gets well soon, too. Yeah. How are people pulling redstone designs out of their ass? By knowing how to design? You make that sound like it's... Like, knowing how to design is not hard. You just have to have experience. There we go. Okay. So, when you put in your money, that completes the circuit. Did you hear that Mr. Fit is sick? No, it's just some shitter trying to be edgy or whatever. Okay. Put that like that. Yeah, it was kind of obvious in hindsight. Oh, good night, Sugar Moscavo. Take care, man. Oh, that's not out far enough. Damn it. And I don't know him. Not like it was a good joke anyway. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it, man. Hello, Nice try. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'll worry about this later. I'm getting tired. I have racked my brains enough for how to solve this. Oh, wait, even better. Could just use observers. Or well, now if I use observers, that'll still trigger the thing anyway. Fuck. Can I do it this way? No, not really. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'll figure this out later. At any rate, everybody, y'all have a great night. I will figure out what sort of space I want this to open out into. I've got a handful of designs in mind. I want to show off the 4 or 5 big, you know, problematic mobs you'll run into on the bottom level. The bottom level shouldn't require much, if any, redstone. So hopefully this next level that I'm designing, or this next layer of the orientation course, is a much simpler one. And come to think of it, maybe I should have made this a 2-block wide door. I mean, I could swing that. It wouldn't be hard. So yeah, you all take care. I will see you all. What is today? Oh, today is Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you all Thursday for Hightail. Other than that, you all have a great evening. Goodbye.